Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships, Season 21, Week 3, Round 1. My name is Boma Fett. I'm currently 6-0. Let's see who my opponent is this round. Demano Tlystr. I think he needs to buy a vowel. Let's go to the hotbot for a quick comparison. Okay, so the hotbot shows a lot of green on my side with just a sprinkling of red over here on Demano's side. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. In this top section, you can see that Demano's best score is under 30,000, lifetime banners under 450,000, only 19 full clears, only 746 offensive wins, 278 defends. These are the statistics of someone who either doesn't play a lot of GAC or isn't very successful at GAC. The ratio here between defense and offensive wins is about 37%, which suggests that Demano plays a pretty heavy defense. In the roster summary, it shows that I have a slight edge in overall GP, but Demano has a slight edge in top 80 and top 65. I have 12 more Zetas and a lot more speed at the top of my roster. I've got 7 more Gear 13 characters, he has 12 more Gear 12, and he has more Gear 11 and above. So a very deep roster for Demano. I've got 65 more 6-dot mods and a ton more mods with high-speed secondaries. Even though I have more Gear 13 characters, Demano has more total relic levels, 159 to 131. In the meta character section is where this gets really interesting. Neither one of us has a Galactic Legend or Commander Ahsoka Tano, but Demano also does not have Jedi Knight Luke and doesn't even have Darth Revan, which means he also doesn't have Darth Malak. And on top of that, his General Skywalker is only 5 stars. So this may explain why he doesn't have a lot of success at GAC. In the key characters and important ships, the thing that jumps out here is no Negotiator and no Malevolence. Now this surprised me a little bit. Usually, when I see people who don't have Negotiator and Malevolence, it's because their guild is low GP. But that's not the case with Demano. Demano is from a pretty high GP guild, 279, almost 280 million GP. So I'm not sure why he doesn't have either Negotiator or Malevolence, but he doesn't. All right, let's go back to the game and take a closer look at Demano's roster. So Demano is running Palpatine with Vader, Bastila Fallen, Traya, and Scion in the arena. Very interesting arena comp, and a Thrawn fleet in the fleet arena. So here in the relic characters, you can see we've got Separatist droids, we've got some rebels, we've got 501st clones, we've got Sith, which we already knew about, we've got Bosk, we've got some Galactic Republic, we've got some Night Sisters, we've got a few Jedi, we've got Mando. At Gear 12, we've got some important characters, Bastila Shan, Thrawn, Greef Karga, Jedi Knight Anakin, Kylo Ren. We saw on the hotbot that Demano has more Gear 11 and above than I do, but I think some of the characters that they've chosen to gear up are a little bit questionable. We've got Tusken Shaman here, Visas Mar, both at Gear 12. At Gear 11, we've got Cody. We've got some Jawas. We've got Eth Koth. We've got Farm Boy Luke, Night Sister Initiate, Royal Guard, more Tuskens, IG-86 and Lobot at Gear 10, Mob Enforcer at Gear 10. Now scrolling all the way to the bottom of the roster, we find some really good characters. There's the Bad Batch, there's Moff Gideon, the Armorer, 3PO and Chewie, Queel, Dark Trooper, Bo-Katan, Barriss Offee, Admiral Piet. So I think Demano is a collector. They gear up the characters that they like, rather than necessarily the characters that are going to do the best for them in Arena, in Grand Arena. Typically, players like this are players that I expect to auto-set their defense. I've checked the GAC history extensively, and Domano is not an auto-setter. So let's look at the defense that I set. In the top zone, I've got Newt, Poggle, Bosk, and Grievous, so nothing terribly difficult in this zone. In the bottom zone, I've got Darth Revan, Savage Malik, and Hux. And in the back, I put my Jedi Knight Luke, Fin Poe, Rolo Cholo Lando, Night Sister Cheese, and the Bomb Squad. I placed Malevolence and Thrawn fleets on defense. Now I am expecting a tough defense, but not an overwhelmingly difficult defense. I think I should still have enough left on offense to full clear. We'll come back in 2.5 hours and see if I'm right. Alright, well, I had another recording issue where a video didn't save, so luckily I took screenshots of his defense. This is his top zone. We've got a Talia Night Sister squad. We've got Ewoks, Mothma with K2 and Cassian, and a Bosk Bounty Hunter squad. So nothing terribly difficult in this zone. And in the bottom zone, we have Jawas, Tuskens, and Jedi Knight Revan. I was really expecting a much tougher defense up front. Usually set Sith Triumvirate, a Hux First Order squad, a tougher Bounty Hunter squad with Mando. So this was not what I was expecting at all. But luckily, because I had checked the GAC history, I did have a sneaking suspicion that some of those tougher squads were going to be in the back zone, that's the way he strategizes, is hiding more of the tough squads. People will waste their good squads against these teams, and then maybe be surprised by the tough squads in the back. But it won't work against me because I checked GAC history. Now, my first 2 battles also did not record. So in the first battle, I took Gas with Ahsoka and Ark against this Jedi Knight Revan squad, and I got a 52 there. In the next battle, I took Bad Batch against the Tuskens, and I got a 54. The third battle, the very beginning of the battle got cut off, but I took Phoenix in against the Jawas. I knew this was not a great counter, but I was trying to save as much as possible for the back zone. So let's go to that battle. Alright, so where is Scav? Jawa Scavenger. Go after him first. And do this. Do this again. We're going to be building up those thermals here. That's a bad thing. I'm going to end up losing this. I didn't realize Scav could go stealth. Let's do this. Okay, 51. So they stole their banners. I'm sure that's all that squad is supposed to do. So we've cleared the front. Let's see what's in the back. Okay, this is what I was expecting up front. So weird that he puts garbage up front and then puts better squads in the back. Trying to play a trap defense, but really you need better squads up front for that to work. No General Grievous though. I was really expecting Grievous. Okay, I'm going to take a few minutes to go through this, and then I'll come back and finish my attacks in a few minutes. I think Traya, Nihilus, and Scion is probably the best squad here. So we're going to take Jedi Revan here. Put Jolie here. We'll mark Nihilus and get rid of him. We don't want that Annihilate spoiling things for us. Okay, we'll go after Treya next. We'll call Yoda. We've got the Isolate over there on Jolie, that's fine. Let's go ahead and steal that protection and spread the buffs. And looks like we're going to have to attack Scion here, that's okay. Go back after Treya. We'll mark Treya now. Almost got her. There we go, Jolie with the kill. Pass turn meter to Yoda. Yoda will call Revan. We'll mark. A lot of attacks out of turn here on this Jedi squad, which I didn't consider when I chose it, but they're taking damage because of all the attacks out of turn. There's Held by Hatred. So this is going to work, it's just not going to be good banners. So mark. Spread buffs. Gonna need to kill him twice. Maybe this is where I should have taken my General Skywalker. I'll mark him again. There we go. 51 banners, 50 banners. Terrible, terrible, terrible. That's a good defensive squad. It steals a lot of banners, especially if the opponent is like me and doesn't consider the attacks out of turn. Against the Kira squad, I'm going to take in my Imperial troopers here. But instead of Stark, let's take Piet. Young Han, I think, is the squishiest. We'll put this on Dark Trooper. Goodbye, Young Han. Goodbye, young Lando. And goodbye, Kira. 54. Against the Geos, we're going to go with the standard Palpatine, Vader, and Thrawn. With Force Crush. Go Merciless. Get rid of the Spy. Couple of ability blocks, another Force Crush, and I guess we'll try and get rid of the Brute. Not quite. No Fracture. Try and stun. No stuns. Wow, that's really surprising. I've got a really high potency Palpatine. Thrawn got the stun. We'll flip this back to Vader. Force Crush, Merciless, goodbye Alpha, goodbye Sunfac. 53. Against the Imperial Troopers, we're going to go with Padme, GK, and Anakin. We'll do an AoE. Do a kick to the face here. Goodbye, Veers. Well, that Stark AoE may have just cost me a couple of banners. We'll see. Nope, 54. Didn't do enough damage. Against the Mando squad, we'll take CLS, 3PO, and Shupio. Go after Mando first. Have to kill him twice, of course. AoE. 54. Against Mothma, Cassian, and K2, I'm going to go Wampa with Watt. I'll put the weapons tech on Wampa, and that will keep them from reviving. So weapons tech on the Wampa. Days. By K2. Roar. Goodbye, Cassian. 54. Against Bosk, we're going to go with Wedge, Han, and Chewie. We'll stun Bosk. And then we'll try and stun Jango. Now we'll go after Greedo. Maybe we can stun him too. Excellent. AoE. Goodbye, Greedo. See if we can get down Jango. Try and stun Bosk again. Keep him from taunting. There's one for Jango. Oh, he got his burning off. Darn it. See if we can stun again. $53. Didn't quite get all of my protection back on Han. Against Talia, Acolyte, and Spirit. I've got so much left. I'm going to go with my Mando squad, just because I usually put them on defense. I don't get to use them very often on offense. We'll try and stun the Acolytes. We'll go Whistling Birds, AoE. Try and get more Whistling Birds. We'll do this. Get a stun here on Talia. Nope. Okay, there goes Talia. Oh, we're gonna miss here, that's okay. We'll do some more Whistling Birds. And that stun wasn't nice. It's gonna prevent me from getting more Whistling Birds. Oh, all of those dodges. Only 2 Whistling Birds. Go ahead and put the damage immunity there. Almost got rid of Spirit. There she goes. Put a stun over here. Nope, just get rid of her. 54. And against the Ewoks. We'll go for the Nest solo. We'll target T-Bow. No, we're going to target Wicket. I didn't realize that was T-Bow. I thought that was Elder. So we'll target Wicket. I'm going to put this on auto, and then I'll fast forward the battle. $55 banners there. We've got a Mace Windu fleet and Tarkin. Alright, I don't see a bomber on the Tarkin squad, but it could come off the bench. So I think I might be safer going with my Rebels against Mace Windu. There's no tank on the other side, so I can go straight after Anakin. And because it's Mace Windu's ship and not the Negotiator, he doesn't get the Unending Loyalty. Or the Undying Loyalty, whatever it's called. So just have to kill him once. Oh, really going after the Y-Wing. Let's do this. Oh, resisted it. That's the worst. Goodbye, 5s. Let's call in Cassian and see if we can just end this. There we go. 66 banners. See if we can get rid of Vader. Goodbye. The breach on Anakin. Let's see if we can get a buff immunity on the Houndstooth. Nice. AoE. See if we can get rid of CAD. We'll bring in Plo Koon to clean things up. A little healing and drive turn meter. Put the unending loyalty back up. And Sunfac. Alright. We'll bring in Snips here. Get rid of that Retribution. Big hit. Get that target lock off of there. I should have saved that until the breach was up, and then I could have gotten rid of the breach. That's okay. We'll do a bombing run. Let's get rid of Sunfac. Let's give protection up to the Y-Wing. Buff immunity is great, but you just cleansed it. Let's give turn meter to Anakin. This should do it. 67. Alright, so 2837 is my final. I probably could have gotten an even higher score had I not been so conservative in the front, taking in Phoenix. I'm sure I probably could have soloed a couple of those squads or gone undersized, but that's okay. I don't think Domano's going to be able to get through my defense. We'll come back in about 3 hours and we will find out. Here is the win against Domano. And it looks like he didn't even attack. Let's double check. Oh, he did do one attack here against Newt and lost. And that's it. So he just tried that one battle and then gave up. So I would like to thank Domano Tlystr for the match. Most of the time when people are overmatched like Domano was, they'll just auto-set their defense. So I am really very, very appreciative that Domano actually took the time to set a real defense and even to attack. More than half of my matches this season have been against auto-set defenses. It's really not that fun. So I do appreciate him taking the time, having the courtesy to do that. If you're going to sign up, have the courtesy to your opponent to set a defense. So thank you, Domano, and thank you all for watching. I will see you next round.